did you start the place?
That's a good question. In 1989, just before Chub Rock released his like greatest hit, 1990, Chub Rock minutes. At any rate, I went to Spain and I stumbled into a bar in Barcelona and some neighborhood that I got lost in, and everyone looked like this. Okay, it was like somebody was carving ham, somebody was slicing cheese, ordered whatever wine you wanted. There's a little bit of Spanish music going on, and you were like transported. So I'm in Spain. This is what Spain is. Simple things. Came back. The only wine was Marqués de Cáceres, which is a basic, typical, like yellowtail type of wine. Don't tell them I said that. And the only cheese was like very, like sort of young manchego, and the ham was illegal. Ham is not allowed in the country. So I had to sort of shout my ideas as a 19-year-old trying to run a business, well, open that kind of business for a long time. So you fast forward 2008, and because of the efforts of a very famous Washington chef named Jose Andres, he partnered with a company in Spain, and they were able to bring the ham in legally. Until then, I was just sneaking in there with my suitcase. So I'm pretty much known as the ham smuggler. Every time I go to the airport, I don't even bother. I just give myself up. They just check me, they look for the ham, they don't see it. That's what happens. Hey, Logan, how are you?
Alright, how are you?
Good. You got any news or are you waiting? No? What? You missed me there? What happened? No, she's ignored me. Okay, so that's interesting. She doesn't want to talk about it. At any rate, before then, I had to bring the ham. I used DHL, I used UPS, I used whatever I could. And one day, one of my shipments got pitched. It was like a $1,000 shipment. And I knew that they'd taken it. And somebody was having a delicious ham sandwich. And I said to myself, do I go after it? But if I do, then I'm sure they're going to like, you're busted. I mean, I'm busted anyway, right? They know where it's going. If they really want to come after me, it's just ham. I used to have a great technique, because they love, all the Border Patrol people love Cuban cigars. So I'd go to Spain, I'd buy Cuban cigars, I'd put them right on top. They'd open up the suitcase, and I'd go, oh, you got me. They'd take the cigars, and they didn't leave the rest of the bag alone, because they were so happy they got the cigars. But they started getting wise to that stuff.
So funny.
They'd go down, they'd look, and they'd see my ham packets. So one time I had a good chunk, I don't know, I had a 2-pound wedge of ham. Mind you, the ham is extremely expensive. Here it's $200 a pound. This is like really expensive stuff. So before they get snatched out of my hand, I grabbed it and I opened the package and I started eating. And I just sat there for 20 minutes and ate the ham in front of them, because I didn't want them to have it. And they were just like kind of pissed off. And my name was already on whatever list it could be, and so I'm known as the ham smuggler, basically. But anyway, it got legal. We have ham now. I don't have to get arrested. I'm still like, I'm still harassed in the airports, but
No, don't say that. Let's see the story out and get smuggled in.
don't let them know that. You don't hear that from me. I'm really in a lot of trouble.
You're on video now.
It's interesting. This is a process to make something that's 2,000 years old, and nothing could be safer than eating this ham. But yet we have Taco Bell, McDonald's, Purdue Chicken. It's like whatever you want to name in this country, that's like okay, because it's big business and they pay the money. But somehow the facilities in Spain aren't up to USDA code, and that's why we won't allow the ham in. Okay, just make your own conclusions, make your own correlations. The reason why prosciutto was allowed in the country was because obviously in the turn of the century, you had a large Italian contingency. And they got into office and they said, no, we need our prosciutto di Parma. And so the prosciutto came in, and that's why. The Spaniards, they can't unite. If you're Galician, you're fighting with a Catalan. If you're Catalan, you're fighting with somebody from Mayo. They don't unite at all. They all want to separate. It's like Quebec times 10. So they can't get together and say, we want our ham. So it took this one chef, and I'm glad that he did it, and then we have our ham, and it's all good. So the bar is basically called Pata Negra. It refers to the black-footed pig. These pigs have black feet, for the most part. There's the occasional albino, the occasional redhead. I'm sure that's like really hot on the date circuit over at the pig land when they meet one of those like, wow, you don't look like us, you're cool. Or maybe they ostracize it, I have no idea. But the pigs, they're a special breed. The Romans came over a long time ago when they were conquering all their lands, and they brought their breed of pigs, and those pigs mated with the pigs that were already there to create this race of pig called Iberico pigs. And those pigs have a very special life. I mean, they don't get massages and jacuzzis, but they run around, they do what they want, they get corralled, of course. It's a special ecosystem. It's got these oak trees and these beautiful acorns fall. And the good ones, whatever that means, get to eat the acorns. They get to gorge on the acorns. They get to just eat acorns for several months. What does that do? So the bloodline of the pig, coupled with their diet, which is the acorn diet, brings out the most delicious ham candy known to man. I mean, the Italians will try to hit you for it and say that the prosciutto is the best, but they're here eating my ham. At home with their mama and their nonna, they're eating prosciutto di Parma, yeah, mama, but they come here and they eat my ham.